Talking about coins for a living, I love it. It's a lot of fun. I'm a collector at heart, have been dating back to when I was a paper boy in the 1960s. Got me hooked. But the other part, as I've progressed in this industry of ours, collecting, the great American coin hunt, as we call it, is why you can't find certain things, and then you figure it out by just following the math. Mintage figures, population reports, etc. This next one, poster child on patience is a virtue. It works. But once you have all the information, you have to pounce. Look at this one. Now, the number one coin in the world today, and it has been for quite a number of years, is our 1 ounce silver known as the American Eagle, right? The program started in 1986. We're coming up on 40 years of this coin. And since day one, they struck 2 coins and have been that way pretty much the entire run. An uncirculated coin struck once and pushed out as a bullion silver dollar. And then the second item is the special collector proof. Now, the word proof is a method of manufacture, how they make something. The difference is pretty simple. A regular coin is basically here are the dies, front and back, slap it and go. A proof, the method of manufacture, is polishing the dies, front and the back, polishing the piece of metal, in this case the 1 ounce silver blank, striking it twice, not once, and the pressure is intense. Today's techniques give us the opportunity to do some contrasting with the dies, so that way you can see right here the eagle landing, which looks like water in the background. It's just a beautiful mirror, a proof. So early on, San Francisco struck the proofs, and then Philadelphia took over in the middle of the 1990s, and then West Point has been the primary mint since 2001. Well, in 2017, they threw us a curveball. They brought back San Francisco, and it was launched in the Congratulations set. It was launched in the limited edition silver proof set. 2 very special issues, 125,000, sold out instantly. With that success in 2018, so not that long ago, the U.S. Mint brought out 2 proof silver eagles every year. The W is early, and the rarer coin, the more limited edition, is the San Francisco Mint Proof. 2018, and it's done every year. With all that said, now let's talk about last year. And as I referenced, sometimes it's the hunt, gathering the information, looking at the data, looking at one year to the other, and all of a sudden it's like, wow. Did I just discover something? And the answer is no. You just looked at the data and realized what the data is telling you. And that is last year's, the 2023 S, right there, the S Mint mark at about 3 o'clock underneath the wing of the eagle. The S, proof, a special coin. Again, only a couple 100,000 made compared to the W. So of the 2, if they're the same price, you want the S. It's rarer. Secondary, though, is this is a certified 70. The Sheldon scale is a 70-point scale, which 0 means you can barely tell it's a coin, and a 70 means it's perfect, the best of the best. Theoretical perfect, and it exists on these modern issues. This one is a perfect 70. Now, the DCAM behind the 70 on that label stands for deep cameo. Just means that the mirrored contrast is just much stronger than a regular proof. The other thing about this one, special label. It's called the San Francisco Mint label, the red for San Francisco. And then on top of it all, it's a first day of issue. This is exactly the label, the exact coin you'll be receiving. And again, our price, yeah, look at that price. $129.95. 2024s are out. Even our prices here on America's Value Channel, which are the best prices in the country. Best prices on the airwaves. We're at $149.95 for a 24. This deal gives us the ability to be just, well, very much sharper at it. And again, it's only a 7-8 minute conversation, and we're going to sell it out, and we're going to be moving on. But that short period of time we're talking about this, significant. If you go back over the last 5 years and just look at the West Point versus the San Francisco numbers, mintages. As I referenced, San Francisco wins hands down half of the W's pretty much every year. And it goes back to 18 pretty much the same way. But then you look at the numbers the grading services, in this case PCGS, publishes. Everything they look at, they publish for us to see. So if I send in a coin and you send in a coin, we're going to see two coins show up. And we're going to get the grade we got based upon the quality of the coin. If you look at this one, this is the one that surprised me. I mean, it takes a lot to surprise me. This one surprised me. The numbers on this one right now. The W I referenced, the brother-sister coin that came out earlier last year, PCGS is certified 27,853 of them in 70. So not a bad year, an average year if you look at the last 5 years as I referenced. Just doesn't stand out, just an average year. You bought one last year, you want to grab yours for this year and keep it going, right? That's what collectors do. This S, pause. Go back, refresh your browser because the number doesn't look right. They missed the first number. No, they didn't. If you go back and look at 2017, that special year, there was 27,000 S's, give or take. Right? You go back to 2020, 14,000 S's. 2021, 14,700. 2022, the year right before this one, a few more, it's growing, 17,788. And then you get to last year's coin, this coin, and all of a sudden, wow. 8,301. Think about that number. Under 10,000 known in 70. When has San Francisco ever had one of their proofs not grade? Last year, this is the one that didn't grade. For whatever reason, the numbers just didn't support it. Slight flaw in the dies, don't know. All I know is the numbers are really soft, which for us means really good. Guys, I'm not going to have time for a clock. So we're going to count this down over the next 15 or 20 seconds. If you're visiting us via the web, avccoins.com, get in, put it in your shopping cart, check out. This one's almost sold out. The competition's over 200 on the exact same coin we're talking about. They raised their price by $40 in the last couple of weeks. You know why? Because they figured out that there's under 10,000 known in Perfect 70, making this the key proof silver eagle over the last 5 years. Without a question. Special. Don't miss out. And thanks for listening.